Have you ever woken up at 3 a.m. to hear your own voice whisper goodbye back to you, even though you were alone in the room? It was a typical Wednesday night in October 2018, and I, Emily Wilson, was lying in my bed in my small apartment in Seattle. I had just moved in a few months prior and was still getting used to the creaks and groans of the old building. As I drifted off to sleep, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary, just the usual hum of the city outside my window. But as the night wore on, I started to feel a creeping sense of unease, like someone was watching me from the shadows. At first, I brushed it off as mere paranoia, but as the hours ticked by, the feeling only intensified. I tried to shake it off, telling myself it was just my imagination playing tricks on me, but my skin crawled with every little creak and groan. And then, just as I was starting to relax, I heard my own voice whisper goodbye back to me, even though I was alone in the room. I froze, my heart racing, as I realized I hadn't said anything out loud. The voice was mine, yet it was like a faint echo of my own whisper, but it sent shivers down my spine. I tried to convince myself it was just a dream, but the voice lingered in my mind, haunting me. As the nights went on, I started to experience more strange occurrences, doors creaking open, shadows darting around the corners of my room, and an unshakable feeling of being watched. I was terrified, but I couldn't bring myself to leave my apartment, as if some unseen force was holding me back. I became obsessed with uncovering the source of the voice, scouring the internet for answers, talking to experts, and even trying to communicate with whatever was haunting me. But the more I dug, the more I realized that the truth was far more sinister than I could have ever imagined. Subscribe for more stories like this every day.